Hi, I want to go over the one piece of kind of drawing confidence and advice that really changed the course of my drawing overall. This is something that I heard a few years ago, and so actually I was told directly this, and ever since then it has improved kind of how I draw and why I draw, and just a lot of my thinking about it, and it really helped me out, and I hope it's that for you. So I'm going to share it with you in this video. Otherwise, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me. I'm sketch_monster1. And that's pretty much it. Let's get right into the video. Hey, how's it going? Today we're going to talk about stuff. So this is the tip that got me from it really pushed through a lot of mental barriers at once. It really built my confidence, and for me personally, this is the best advice I've ever heard for myself. Maybe something else clicks with you or resonates with you. Maybe this resonates with you, and I think it probably will. But like for me personally, this is the best thing I've ever heard, and the person that told to me was Ron Lehman, and I believe I heard it again at Art Center as well. So what is that in terms of confidence level? I would say number one, and the main thing, is you have to stop the self-deprecating talk. Stop the kind of self-hate talk. Stop it completely. So something really common I see in comment sections and everywhere is like, oh, I'll never be this good, or I'll never do this, or I'll never be able to draw that, or I'll never, like, knock that off. Because the more you do that, the more it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you've studied anything within psychology, you're already making that part of your identity just by saying stuff like that. Especially if you say it all the time. Like, oh, I suck, or oh, I'm bad, or oh, this, or you're ingraining that into your identity, and that's going into your subconscious, and you're gonna want to prove yourself right subconsciously, and you might get stuck, or you might do these little behavioral things that will completely screw you over, like not practicing, or practicing the wrong thing, or just bad habits, where because you're telling yourself that, you're gonna hold yourself back. But if you just say in your mind, okay, I'm a learning artist, just keep pushing forward and just keep doing what you need to do. Find out those exercises you need to do and do them. Practice what you need to practice, but do them without this self-hate thing. You're gonna find that you're gonna improve like a lot. And that's kind of what happened with me too. I was saying nothing but like I suck for years, even when it was undeniable that I didn't suck for a long time. So, but what really let me draw more was just being like, okay, I'm an intermediate artist, I'm learning this. This is what I'm doing. I know where I'm at. And you're just realistic about it. You're not overcompensating by saying like, I'm the greatest ever. That's that's also an issue. But what you need to do is just have a realistic standpoint of where you're at, and you comply. That's it. You don't talk trash about yourself, because it's gonna affect you. It will happen. I've seen it over and over again. Oh, I stink. Oh, and they'll just find a way to do junk. They'll find a way to do nothing. They'll subconsciously sabotage themselves into being lazy or missing opportunities. It's all of this is affecting your little behaviors. Because the difference between success and failure has to do with small behaviors, right? These small practices. Like if you practice drawing like 1 or 2 hours a day, that's gonna be better than the person that practices maybe once a week or once a month, because they're like, oh, I need to be inspired, or blah 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 blah. No, that's a whole other video. I know, the inspiration thing, but you're like, hey, I need to do this. This is where I'm at, and this is where I want to be, and I am going to draw this every day, or draw this for a while, and I'm gonna work on this. You're gonna actively do it. And you'll see yourself, your identity will be, I am an active learner. I am a learning artist. That's kind of what I am right now. I'm a learning artist. I am advanced, and I have worked for companies, so I am a professional technically, but I see myself as somebody that's always learning. Right now I'm trying to learn to draw women better. That's what I'm learning. I'm drawing that a lot in my sketchbook, and I'm doing that a lot on my Patreon. I'm trying to learn anatomical portions of dinosaurs. That's just kind of what I'm working on for the next few months. And then when I get a strong hold on that, I'll move to the next thing and the next thing. And maybe some stuff I learned a few years ago is not as tight as it used to be. For example, maybe sense of scale with animals or something. I need to go back and do that for a few weeks. And it's this cool cycle that is very fun and very entertaining. And whatever you do is something you put your creative effort into. And it's always a learning experience. It's never go like, oh my God. You can do that with some drawings, right? Like the drawing I said, I gave up on this drawing. You can do stuff like that, but don't be like, oh, I suck in total. That's you're gonna just push that into your subconscious, and it's gonna push that into your identity, and that your identity, here's the thing within psychology, you're very consistent with what your identity is. If you see yourself as this type of person, you're gonna start acting that way, you know? So if you see yourself as like, hey, I'm doing this, I put in the work, you're gonna start complying. You're gonna start putting that little extra oomph, that little extra effort into some of your drawings until that extra effort is your norm. Where sometimes it feels like your brain is tired. I don't know if you've ever had this, I've had this a lot, where I'm pushing myself into drawing something I haven't drawn in a long time, and man, my brain feels tired because I never draw it. Or like, man, it's slow. It is so slow. But you just do that for a while, a few months, you get used to it, and pretty soon, that thing that was super hard is now your norm. Like now you're doing it a little bit quicker. You're doing it as easy as you do other stuff. Your brain adjusts. And that's kind of what this is with your confidence level. Your confidence level is your brain. That's pretty much it. That's my rant. Once, like I said, you gotta stop the self-hate talk. You gotta stop that completely. Never do that. You can be like, oh, this drawing sucked, whatever, that drawing sucked. But never go, hey, I suck. Or, oh, I'll never be at this level. Because everyone's human. And I know you can do that because I used to say that. Because I started late and I used to say stuff like that. That's pretty much it. That is my rant. If that at all relates to you. Anyway, please, send me a message, hit, comment, hit that like button, whatever, share the video, all that stuff. If you are interested in like free stickers and free, I have like a sketchbook I made, any of that stuff. I'm gonna have that stuff on my Patreon. I also have a lot of sketches there I don't show anywhere. I'm practicing drawing dinosaurs and women, so that's what it's full of right now. And also a lot of different sketches I don't post anywhere. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you in the very next video. Have a great day, and talk to you guys soon.